Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tim Stating the Obvious, where it's that time of year where seniors in high school are submitting college applications. People realize that we're in the last quarter of the year, and their New Year's resolutions may not be where they need them to be or want them to be, because did they really set a goal, or was it more of an idea? So honestly, most people think they have set a goal for themselves, but in reality, they just come up with ideas or a spark of momentary inspiration. Let's call it a concept, right? During the research phase of this video, I searched for goals that people put out for themselves. We see these cute pictures as collages to help inspire us, and some adopt these as personal goals. But I did find one meme that was a great example of what smarter goals are. But before we get into that one, what does smarter mean? It's simple. It means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Can you evaluate it, and do you readjust your plan? Let's take a look at goal setting with Daria. Her goal is to not wake up at 40 with the bitter realization that I wasted my life in a job that I hate because I was forced to decide on a career in high school. So apply the smarter principles to this, you can clearly see that it is actually a smarter goal. It's specific because she doesn't want to wake up at 40 with a realization that she wasted her whole life. It is measurable because the level of happiness in a career, of course, that is measurable. It's more subjective than objective, but she can measure the level of happiness and the quality of her life as she's reaching towards her goals. Now, it is achievable. I think it's definitely achievable in this context. However, I recommend against you determining your level of happiness based on external sources like a job. But is it relevant? Absolutely, it's relevant. I think about goal setting, and it's personally tied to you and how it affects you personally. That's a great idea to make sure that it's relevant. If you make a goal and it has nothing to do with you, then why make the goal? It doesn't make any sense. Is it time bound? It absolutely is. 22 years is the length of this goal. I would recommend a bunch of benchmarks, milestones, and objectives along the way, but this is definitely time bound. She gave herself 40 until the age of 40 to make sure she didn't waste her life in a job she didn't like. But can we evaluate this goal? The evaluation of this goal is a little bit harder because it doesn't speak to how happy she wants to be. She just doesn't want to wake up bitter and angry that she waited her life, but I think it is definitely measurable. If I had to improve it a little bit, I would say apply a level of happiness to it and see where you get. And lastly, she can readjust it. I would say that all the time. If she feels like she's off course, she can always readjust and go back on course because it's a constant update to meet that goal. You see, smarter goals can turn an idea of my goal is not lifing away into something that you can actually do. What are some of your goals, and how can you adjust them to make them actionable? If you started a New Year's resolution this year and you didn't get as far as you thought you would like to on it, let me know what you're going to do to turn into a smarter goal to ensure that you can do better at it. If you got some content out of this and you got something from it, please hit the like button for me so that way we can help keep spreading and sharing it. If you like this one and you want to check out a couple other videos, please check up in the top right in the playlist and you can see some more videos that you may like. If you like it, please subscribe. I'm Tim Staten, Stating the Obvious.